Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakir and welcome to my beautiful channel. I am actually kind of sick right now, but I love you guys so much so that I'm making these videos for you today. And today's video is actually inspired by a question I received in my email from one of my subscribers, and it was basically, he asked, this was like a 3 to 6 part question that he asked, so I only touched on maybe 3 of them. But he asked me, how do I open my third eye? What will I see when I open it, whether threatening or not? And does it mean I'm in Illuminati when it's open? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to touch on just a few things of how to open your third eye. Now, your third eye is your seat of your intuition, your sixth sense, your inner wisdom, your psychic abilities like empathy and sensing energy and just knowing what you want to do in your life journey, things of that nature. So, how you open this center is basically very simple: meditation. Overall, it's basically having a spiritual practice in general. So if you aren't a really spiritual based person, the first thing I recommend you do is get in touch and are in sync with the spiritual side. It does not necessarily matter what practice you choose. It can be praying, it can be meditating, it can be just something that you pick. It doesn't have, it can be along the lines of Buddhism, it can be Christianity, it doesn't have to be religion at all, but you have to gain some kind of spiritual ritual that you do on a daily basis that gets you in sync with this energy center. And a lot of people just so happen to choose meditating. And basically what you do is you meditate on the middle of your third eye with the color indigo, which is like a deep dark purple and bluish color. So that's along the lines of Buddhism a lot of times. And another way that you can open your third eye is knowledge. Knowledge is really power. A lot of how I got my spiritual awakening and my third eye awakened in general is gaining insight about the world and how it works. And a lot of it happened to be spiritual texts or self-awareness books more so. I always give my credit to Eckhart Tolle for giving me my spiritual awakening and opening my third eye and widening my perception of the world more so. I like, you can try the books The Power of Now or a new Earth by Eckhart Tolle. A lot of it is meditating, having a spiritual practice, whether it's yoga, praying, or getting out in nature. A lot of it is about gaining clarity in yourself and in your mind, getting away from all the chaos that's clouding our judgment or our seat of intuition. Because a lot of times, like I always say, we live in a society that's fast-paced and it clouds our judgment, and we're always around people telling us what to do or giving us their input, and we're never alone. So a lot of solitude will actually get you in sync with this intuition center. And again, meditating is a big deal. And I actually need to do that more too to strengthen mine. Okay, so that was some ways of how you can open your third eye. What will I see when I open it? Alright, so when you open your third eye, I also touched on this in all of my other third eye videos, but when you open your third eye, I know for me, in my own journey, basically, it was a little scary at first because it's like, again, it's like your perception of the world is changing, is widening, and when you're not used to that, it kind of frightens you at first, to be honest. Because my spiritual awakening kind of was like, it went from like a dull, limited perspective to like a bright, wide perspective. It's kind of like if you picture a camera zoomed in and it's all blurred, and then when you focus out, you can see the bigger picture. It kind of went like that, but dramatically for me, and I wasn't used to that perception, and I was just like freaking out at first. And then it takes you a while to get used to that perception. Now I see the world very vibrant and clear and in a wider perspective, if that makes any sense. And when you open your third eye or you have a spiritual awakening, that never stops. You can continue to expand and continue to grow, and one day the world gets brighter and brighter and bigger, and that just comes from knowledge and insight and learning about yourself and the world. But basically what you see is basically that. It's like your literal vision changes, whether you see just brighter colors. You can even have spiritual insights such as seeing angels at first, or seeing I know with me, I saw angels. You start lucid dreaming more. You you see spiritual beings or things of that nature. A lot of that kind of freaked me out at first. Are you when you're not aware of synchronicities, for example, it kind of freaks you out when you start seeing signs from the spiritual realm or the universe trying to help you. It kind of freaks you out at first, but nothing major like crazy. I think people kind of think the third eye is really dangerous thing, but it's not really that dangerous to me. The next question of this video was, does it mean I'm in Illuminati when I open it? Now, I don't really know about Illuminati, but I have been asked if I was like a conspiracy theorist or something because of what I talk about or what I post about or what I have posters up of. But I am not a conspiracy theorist. I just consider myself spiritual or something. Not even that. I mean, I just figured that I'm spiritual. And Illuminati actually didn't have nothing to do with Illuminati. I don't know much about it. I just think it's something that people just, I don't want to say, I don't know, because I just make up or they just want like a lot of attention from, but I have no clue. If I don't think it's part of that. It's more so about you and your spiritual awakening and your inner wisdom. So it has nothing to do with Illuminati to me. But I hope that makes sense to you and anyone else that watched this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.